Hi, welcome. My name is Dr. Peck. If you have decided to learn how to play the guitar, you have come to the right place. I'll teach you in a very simple and straightforward way. So, it doesn't matter if you have an acoustic guitar with metal strings, classical guitar with nylon strings, or electric guitar. As long as if your guitar has 6 strings, you will be able to learn from this series of lessons. So first thing, you sit up straight with the guitar facing front. Right hand hang loose on the body of the guitar. Left hand, the thumb at the back of the guitar neck and fingers here. So on the right hand, we call this P, I, M, A. On the left hand, we call this figure 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now the next thing that you need to know is that we have 7 musical alphabets. We start from letter C, goes up to D, E, F, G, A, B, and the C comes back in the higher register, D, E, F, and it goes on and on. So on the guitar, the 6 strings that you have, this string that being closest to you is our lowest string on the guitar, and this is the highest string. And we call this string 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And starting from the lowest string, this is E, A, D, G, B, and E. And you should try very hard to remember the name of the strings before we move on. Again, this is E, A, D, G, B, and E. So let's start playing. The first thing that we're going to learn is to play E minor chord with the open string, meaning your left hand is not doing anything, and your right hand with your thumb placed on the lower string, E, and the fingers, these 3 fingers, each on 1 string on the higher 3 strings. So the ring finger on the first string and middle finger on the second string and index finger on the 3rd strings. So you have E, which go down, your thumb will go down, E, G, pluck inside towards the palm of your hand, B, and E. So after you're done plucking, your hand should be closing like this. E, G, B, E, E, G, B, E. Now here's a close-up. With your thumb on the lower string and these 3 fingers on the higher string. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you should practice this as many times as needed until your fingers can find the strings by themselves. And play them slow and steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now that we have learned how to play the E minor chord with the open string, we should learn the left hand part of the E minor chord. So, finger 1 on the 5th string, you're going to press on the 2nd fret on the 5th string, second to the last string, and the finger 2 will be very, very closely on the next string on the same fret. So when you press on the fret, you need to be as close to the metal bar as possible. Here. Because if you are too far away from it, you will make a very buzzy sound. And you are not going to like it. So press here on this is the 1st fret, this is the 2nd fret, the 5th string and the 4th string. So this is your E minor chord. Make these 2 fingers as close as possible. And with this, you will be able to strum. 1, before, you could use your thumb, you could use your fingernail, or if you have a pick, you could use a pick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is the very basic strumming pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is the close up for your E minor chord on the left hand. The first finger being very close to the end of the second fret. The second finger right next to it. Fingers standing up instead of flat fingers like this. Your finger should be on the tip and close to the fret. Two fingers stick together. Now before we end this lesson, I'm going to teach you another plucking style with the E minor chord. The left hand pressing it, and right hand, thumb on the E, bass E string, fingers on the higher strings. Now this time your thumb could travel down to one string, B, and travel down another string to E. And you can go back up to B, E, B, G. We start from the lower string. Go down one string, go down to another string, go back up one string, and go back to the lowest E. And the fingers remain the same. Let's review what we have learned so far. We have our open strings, E, A, D, G, B, E, or E minor chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the plucking pattern. After you're done practicing with this, you should check out the lesson 2, which will learn more chords and some more notes on the first and the second strings. I would like to thank L. Luthier for sponsoring me this very beautiful and high quality classical guitar. Check out their websites. It's lluthier.com. And I hope you will have a good time practicing your guitar. And thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon.